All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for R.J. Barrett.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Ja Morant is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 2. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Dick. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing that. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out. How about Pirtle, the Austrian Hammer?
Morant, the pass to Wells. Here's Edey, covered by Pirtle. Pass to Kennard. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Morant. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Here's Pirtle. Here's Dick. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
Well, Barrett with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Outside Morant. From deep three-point land. They get it again. Edey. Misses the baby hook. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Dick. Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Pass to Edey. No good. Pirtle with some nice D. Raptors lead by 3. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Now here's Dick. Left side Barrett. And he comes up with a bucket. Barrett's got his second basket.
I think R.J. found that floater right as he got into the area. One more step. He was able to spot the rim. Soft touch.
Kennard passes to Jackson. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Quickley. Outside Dick. Barnes with it. Defended by Kennard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Now Kennard. Still no points. Jackson with a screen on Barrett. And it's Kennard on the take. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Edey. Looking to end the run. Wells misses. Raptors lead by 7. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pippen, he's checked in for Memphis. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Clark. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Barrett's got 7.
And Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Bane against Brown. Here's Bane. He's scoreless. Jackson with a screen on Brown. The 3 from Bane. Nails it from beyond the arc.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 2. We've got Chris Boucher. Dick is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Mobo in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he gets that one.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Pass to Mobo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Abaji, defended by Jackson. Here's Abaji. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Memphis with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Bane, no good. Toronto shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ooh, Morant battling inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. working around the contact and getting it to go.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And the Raptors making a change here. Brown's checked in. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Pass to Mobo. Back to Mitchell. Here's Abaji. They set the screen. Here's Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Desmond Bane. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Mitchell up top, pounded by Morant. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. And he lobs it up top. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. And so it's Memphis with it. Toronto making their last shot. Shot clock at 5. Morant drawing the double team. Edie, it's good on the putback. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Brown finds Mitchell. Boucher on the screen. Mitchell misses. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bane against Brown. Pass to Edie. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Abaji. And here's Mitchell, averaging around 6 a game. No good on the 3.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Clark with a screen on Mitchell. Lets a floater go. Rebound Toronto.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. In third, Memphis. Number 5, the Raptors.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
Kennard outside. Jackson outside. A minute 20 left in the first half. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 20 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Now Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Edey. He had 16 in the win against San Antonio. Stolen by Quickly. And it's Barrett off the drive, and the layup falls. Barrett's got 9.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Pippen, guarded by Quickly. Fires it from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out. Outside Barrett. Barnes passes to Barrett. Stolen by Kennard. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, just stinging you. Man, it's not complicated. It's all about communication and effort, and then stingy becomes stingy.
Oh, that certainly brought the energy, at least for one half. Don't talk about bees, I'm allergic.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, this one will serve as a measuring stick for them. Facing off against the top team in the West, no room for error. They'll have to take care of the basketball and hit tough shots.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Kennard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Ja Morant. Luke Kennard out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Edey, and it's Wells in at the 2. Now here's Quickly. They lead by 1. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with the ball. Dick with it. Clock at 6. Drains the triple. Dick's got 6 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Now here's Barrett. 9 points in the game.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. 3 on the clock. Here's Barrett. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. Off target from outside.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. Right side Barnes. The 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant with it. Now quickly defending. And that one's good. Morant.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The shot's good. Barrett's got 13.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. You take a look at Dick, 3rd in the association. Just makes scoring look effortless. Man, he's fun to watch.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Barrett. 5 to shoot. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. The 3 from Bain. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. And the shot's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Jackson with a screen on quickly. And here's Morant outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing quickly. Pounded by Morant. Now here's Barrett. 13 points in the game. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Wells. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
He drops it from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Pippen. Checked by Mitchell. Clark outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Bane sinks it from distance. Bane's got 8 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Barrett. Boucher passes to Barrett. Over Clark. That one off the back iron and out. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Bane. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Toronto out in front, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Walter. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Clark following the bucket by the Raptors. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Now Mitchell. Abaji, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Walter to the inside. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Walter.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Outside Bane. The floater. Walter pulls it in. Raptors lead by 9. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up with 3. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Olynyk in the post. Working on Clark. Here's Shed. Barnes with a screen on Morant. Lets it go from the wing. Aldama grabs the board. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Morant drawing the double team. to snap the cold streak. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Barnes, guarded by Aldama. From about 16, and it's Bane with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Kennard in for Bane. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Outside Morant to tie it up. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. Barrett finds quickly. Now Barnes. Dick with it from the arc. Tries again. Here's Barrett. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. Moran against quickly. Picked by Pirtle. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Moran. Floats one. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from downtown.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Count it. Barrett's got 9 points now in the second half.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Here's Morant. And there's the lob.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Barrett against Kennard. And rejected. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Barnes. And here's quickly. Pounded by Morant. Barnes with a screen on Morant. Quickly's got space. Tries yet again. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Oh, you got to love it. They thought Pirtle was the best option there, and he proved them right.
Here's Morant. It falls! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Barrett passes to Pirtle. And it's good!
7-footers, it's a great idea to live around the hoop, and that's where Pirtle has set up camp.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad. And Barnes keeping calm under pressure.
That free throw good from Barnes.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Here's the teardrop. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
And Pirtle's got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're behind by 7. Here's Morant. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Let's go with a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. So the Raptors win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.